Thank you for joining us this week for the latest episode of the Narcissist Exposed channel. Let's begin. Narcissists will do all their power to undermine your happiness by surrounding you with negativity and attempting to bring you down. Narcissists don't care about your troubles but your accomplishments, and they'll do everything they can to keep in touch with you if you're successful. Anything the narcissist does to aid you isn't done out of genuine concern. Instead, they expect double, if not 3 times as much in return. Narcissists will think they're entitled to your hard-earned success, and they won't care much about the time, effort, commitment, and sacrifices that you made to get to that point. Narcissists care nothing about any of it. What you can offer them is all that matters, which is their goal the entire time, and they'll do anything to get their hands on it, regardless of the effort you put in to get there. Narcissists will try to claim credit for your accomplishment or feel responsible for your success, even if they're only doing the smallest amount of necessary work. Using and abusing others is pleasurable for narcissists because life is nothing more than a game to them. It's like the narcissist is playing Monopoly and sees your victories and accomplishments as an opportunity to pull all the money into their pocket. When a covert narcissist is in their safe zone, be it their home or whatever it's that they call turf, they tend to get easily bored and irritated. And the worst is that they will spread all the negativity to everyone around them. However, this irritation is reserved for a few people only, and it shows itself most dramatically when they're alone. In this section, I'll explain the 2 main reasons why this happens. But before that, I'd like to express my gratitude for everyone who watched this video till this point. I'd like to send you an invitation to contribute to the growth of this channel by forwarding this video to any of your friends or family members. And if you're new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so you'll be notified when there's a new video uploaded. For example, when the narcissist is living under the same roof as you, you may often notice them being impatient, disrespectful, and dismissive. But then they have a completely different demeanor when they walk out of the room. It's because once the covert narcissist leaves their house, everything they do after that is a performance of them being the ideal person in every way possible. These people are more welcoming to newcomers because they go out of their way to make eye contact and smile. And why is that? Covert narcissists only care about making an impression on those who don't know them well enough to see their true nature. To the outside world, they're only known by the fake personas they have created for themselves. But when you live with them, you'll see all the good, bad, and ugly aspects of their character. Seeing a part of them that others don't get to see is considered a good thing for you, because they'll put down their efforts and let the mask slide or fall while they're around you. On the other hand, they think it's an honor for you to see this side of them. You get the condescending eyes, the angry expressions, the outbursts, the silence treatments, and simply a lot of unpleasant sentiments, all of which give you the idea that you're undesirable, unwanted, and hated. The good thing is that now you know everything about them, but also because of that, they think they can do whatever it is that they want to you. The covert narcissist demeans and abuses people closest to them, generally their partners and children. They may, however, treat others in a demeaning or abusive manner, although this is rare. To the best extent possible, the narcissist's generosity is shared by everyone else, except a very few people who are close to them. In actuality, a narcissist doesn't even have these charming attributes, but they make it look like that in front of everyone else. Their feigned sincerity and ambiguous words match their dishonesty. They're hurting those they claim to care about more than anyone else. They treat you harshly when no one's around, but they'll respect you to the highest degree of respect when you're together in public. A narcissist's view of the world is distorted. The fact that they loathe everyone is clear, because narcissists will damage those they can hurt, and they'll insult and humiliate those they can't hurt behind their backs. It's not an easy chore to cope with a covert narcissist as a sibling, parent, kid, or spouse, because their negativity and inconsistencies can cause someone to feel scared and emotionally unstable. Because of these conditions, you may be constantly afraid of what they may do next. Because the covert narcissist is always striving to satisfy everyone else but you, it's a hard pill to chew. With everyone else, they're prepared to be patient, but not with you. Not only that, but their smile is probably directed elsewhere. And if you press them for an explanation, they'd either deny it or point the finger of blame at you for how they treat you. Their gaslight will make you believe that everything is your overthinking things, and that you should stop putting yourself through unnecessary worries. To convince a narcissist to take responsibility for their bad behavior is pointless. Still, it takes a lot of mental and physical energy for them to maintain this act of being an upstanding individual every day. Also contributes to the covert narcissist's mood swings. As a result, they must constantly feign their responses to dissent and confrontation while in public. Even if they were screaming inside, they would put on a brave face and act like they were reasonable, forgiving, and tranquil. Their day-long facade cracks as soon as they enter through their front door, allowing the unpleasant emotions they'd been suppressing to come to the surface suddenly. Things they'd like to say or do in public are reserved strictly for a private time at home. And in the end, they retaliate against those closest to them for deeds they did not commit. Being able to manipulate and take advantage of another person in one's safe zone brings much needed relief for the covert narcissist. What matters most to the covert narcissist now is what those on the outside think of them, and their thoughts about those they dominate have little bearing on how they live their lives. Conclusion. To recap, having two completely different personalities, one for public and another for private, is an undeniable sign of a covert narcissist. They treat you like a piece of trash and pretend to be in love with you while in public. They will say or do things that make you feel like the lowest of the low when no one is paying attention. Nobody should be subjected to this kind of treatment, and you deserve something much better than this. These discrepancies and mental games would be unnecessary if they cared for you. It's best if you can put some distance between yourself and someone who acts this way if you wish to regain control of your peace and happiness. That concludes today's video. If you've ever lived with a covert narcissist, please share your story in the comment section below. Your attention and time are much appreciated, as always. Consider subscribing to our channel and click the bell icon to be notified of our subsequent videos. Thank you.